Hi there, it's mid-morning and I am whipping up dinner now. Not really all of it, just some of it. A slow cook. Like, we've all done it, we all love them, but we don't do them often enough. So I will show you how a really quick one, you don't have to get a packet seasoning or, it's filled with all those crappy ingredients. So you don't need the packet seasoning, you just need a few veggies and some flavour. So I'll show you what I've got. Vegetarians, look away now. I have a shoulder of lamb and a couple of shanks in there on the bone, because the bone gives all these good nutrients that come out of the bones when you're slow cooking things. And I poured in a bottle of red wine. It's not a bad red wine. Like, don't cook with shitty wine. It's not a good thing. 2 tins of tomatoes, some bay leaves, some peppercorns, some fresh garlic, and maybe some rosemary. I reckon I threw rosemary in there. So it's not quite covered, so I'll just pull it out maybe in a few hours and spoon some liquid over it. But I'm putting that in the oven for, what time is it? It's 10:45 in the morning, so I am going to put that on at about 1:40, and then by 6-7 o'clock it's going to be good to go. And all I'll have to do at the end of the day is cook up some cauliflower mash. I'll do with this, potato mash for the little ones, not so little, grown men, child, people that I have that live with me, and some steamed veg. Simple, quick, easy. Good thing is there will be leftovers. It's a Thursday, so I will have leftover meat. Those juices will evaporate a bit and it will end up having a dry texture. Or you use all the juice tonight, simmer it off tomorrow, and the meat will dry out a little bit, and then you can have it for burritos or tacos or nachos or whatever you want. The leftovers with the bones, and you'll get all these little skerricks of bits that you've got left over that you haven't used up. Add some more vegetables and some more stock, and you have soup. So that could feed you for 3 days. Change the flavours partway through. Like, add some different flavours. Like, to that, to make it more Mexican, I'll add like 2 big spoonfuls of cumin and paprika and some chili, and check it for salt, and we're done. So get some good food in your belly so you're not tempted to go for the takeaways and stuff like that. If you've got something good to go, you save money and your poor belly that cops are hiding on the weekends. I am just whipping up the last bit of my meal. I put it on this morning and it's been sitting in there since then at 1:40. And it was probably ready earlier than that, so it could have been at 1:20. The earlier you put it on in the oven or in your slow cooker, the longer you leave it cooking. So it's all finished, and I've pulled it all off the bone. Always use the bone. Use the meat with bones in it, because it gives you all the flavour. I don't know if you can see, the light's a bit crappy tonight. So I've pulled it all off the bone, and it's delicious. So that was all done earlier, and then tonight all I've had to do is, there's the veggies. Sorry. All I've had to do is make a cauliflower mash. So if you go to my YouTube, or maybe it's on my website as a recipe, I've got my cauliflower mash on there, and it's beautiful. It's so smooth. Oh, I'll show you. It's so smooth and creamy, and you just got, not a very good demonstration, but it's a big bowl of veggies, cauliflower and leek, and then I'll have that on there. How about I serve it up? Because everybody's deserted me tonight, and so I'll eat and get on with my work. It's a bit hard to dig in there with the blades and stuff. But anyway, I'll have a nice big splodge like that, and just a little splodge off the meat. Try and make it look Insta-worthy. And some sauce. So when the meat was sitting there, I skimmed off some of the oil, so the fat that comes out of the meat, because shoulder is very fatty. So I left it sitting for a while. When I got home, I pulled it out, took the lid off, let the fat settle, and then skimmed off as much as I could because it does get very fatty. But if you've got healthy animals, you have healthy fat. Unhealthy animals store all their toxins in their fat. So you don't want to eat the fat off a yucky, cheapo piece of meat. So there you go. I don't know if you can see that. I'll point it down. How's that? Pretty good. That's mostly veggies and some good healthy meat. See you next time. Try doing something different with your meals. This is going to last me all weekend. I'll be picking at this all weekend. See you later.